What's up and welcome back to another video. Guys, today and over the next week, I'm going to be challenging myself to build the biggest possible LEGO Star Wars clone army that I can, just to cap off the end of this year and to celebrate the holiday season. I figured this would be the perfect way to do it. But there is a lot of work ahead of me, so without further ado, let's get right on into this video. For day one, I think the best way to go about this is to go and round up all of these sets that I have stored and storage right now and take them out and start building them. So I have to go around and find where all of these LEGO sets are. Okay, I have grabbed out a couple of sets. We have quite a few right here. We have 3 501st battle packs, 1 332nd battle pack. We have 2 of the Republic fighter tanks, some nice ones right there, and 1 of these little clone ballista packs. So I'm gonna get building. This is probably gonna take me quite a while to get all of this built. So I guess there's no more me putting this off. So I'm just gonna get started. Okay, I've built up most of these sets that I had. I got all of the figures. I did not build all of these sets because, to be honest, I just got bored of building and I kind of ran out of time. It's 11:20, only 40 minutes left in day one of this challenge. So I didn't really have much more time to build. I had to make the update before the day was over, but I've got both Republic fighter tanks, the Swamp Speeder, and then I got 2 of the speeders. I decided not to build the ATRTs just because I don't think they look too good, but we have got 25 clones after day one. A very good start to this challenge, but there's just so much more to do and so many more clones to add to this army. So I will catch you guys tomorrow and catch you guys then. It is day 2 and I have some packages to open up for today. The first coming in from Bricklink. I was ordering some pieces for my building Ryloth Mock and I saw some really good deals on some clone troopers. So I ended up getting a ton of clone troopers for this challenge from this Bricklink seller. Get this opened real quick and we can see what we have got in here. But just a bunch of clones, if you could probably already guess by this video. And we shall rip this open, and oh, there they are right up there. They had like a 20% off their entire store, so I went crazy and bought a lot of stuff, to say the least. First off, right here we have 4 of these 212 clone troopers. Pretty nice ones. I think these are a little bit overhated. Yeah, there's some issues with them, but I do still like them quite a bit. There are quite a few of these OG Phase 2 clone troopers in here that I got for I think $6 a piece, which is a really good deal on these. We've got 2 of these Episode 2 style Phase 1 clone troopers. Let me fix the lighting so you can actually see a little bit better. But I like these guys, got a good deal on them as well. We have some not stuff unrelated to the clone army. Got some parts for Ryloth. I'll throw these all to the side real quick. Got more of them over here as well. And then we'll get back to the clones, all of the good stuff. And we have a bag full of these Phase 1 2008 style Clone Wars clones. Some of my favorites. I needed more of these for the Ryloth Mock once again, and it fits perfectly for this video as well. So very nice, got good deals on them. And then I also got 2 of the gunners right here as well. And then some parts, I'm parting together some of these shock troopers, and they had these really, really cheap, and I should have in a coming Bricklink order the rest of the parts for these guys. So I'm just gonna throw them aside back here, and hopefully we will be able to complete them a little bit later on in this video. And there's one other thing right here that I got from, oh, I did not black out my address on this one. Get this cut open. This was an interesting one coming from Whatnot. Pull it out real quick. It is a OG Phase 2 clone trooper, but not just any of them. It's got the LEGO logo printed on the back. Now, this was something that they did on the Stormtrooper and the Snowtrooper, but I've never heard of it or seen it on a Phase 2 OG clone trooper, which leads me to believe this is the wrong torso and that this is just the Stormtrooper with the clone trooper head. But nonetheless, it was really cool and I bought it. I paid like 10 bucks, so I thought it was really cool. It'll go in the collection and it'll be a really cool addition to this army as well. So I'm gonna get all of this set up and I'll update you after I have all of these clones set up. And at the end of day 2, the clone army has grown to 64 clone troopers, making really good progress. Very happy with the clone army that we have got so far, but we have even more clones to get to tomorrow, so I will see you all then. It is day 3 and we have some cool stuff to add today. We have a small package coming from eBay as well as an early Christmas present from my girlfriend that I actually know what it is because I was there with her when she bought it. But we'll get this ripped open. Nonetheless, should be a fine addition to the clone army if I can get it all out. And you can see right there, we have the Coruscant Guard Gunship. Very nice set. Let me get it in the frame so I can actually see. Get all this wrapping paper out of the way. Hold on, we'll rip it out back here. And there it is, the Coruscant Guard Gunship. I'm a big fan of this one. I didn't really like it at first, but it's grown on me now. Yes, I would have wished that it was just the normal gunship, but this will be a nice one. We'll get that built, but let's take a look at what we have in the eBay lot right here real quick. I'm gonna get this cut open. Oops, I just dropped my knife on the floor. We'll grab that after. We've got this, and we can rip this open now. And we have got a bag of clone troopers right here to take a look at. Let's get this over to the side so it's out of the way. And we've got some cool stuff in here that I'm excited to take a look at. Pour them all out here. Oh, there's a lot of loose stuff in here. This one's going to be interesting to go through. I'm just going to start grabbing stuff. First off, we have this OG Shock Trooper right here. This is a cool one with the white hips. Pretty underrated one in my opinion. I do like the OG style of the clone troopers. Next, we have got, looks like we've got some of these 332nd clone troopers. I think we have a couple in here. There's 2, 3. We got 3 of them right here. So a nice addition to the army. We'll move them to the side. We've got a bunch of 501st clone troopers right here with like various different things. This one's got like the wrong legs. I think they're all the ones with the helmet holes. Unfortunately, not the biggest fan of the helmet holes on the 501st clone troopers. Oh, this one's got a normal helmet. This is just a very odd mix of clone troopers, but we've got quite a few of these bad boys right here. Moving to the side, this guy's got a yellow head for some reason. Don't know what's going on there. We've got more 501st. And then we've actually got a custom right here. We've got a 501st Commando. This is actually pretty cool. This is a nice one to add to the army. One of the few customs that I've actually, I think this might be the only custom actually that I've got for this video, but a nice one nonetheless. I think the Commandos are really cool and definitely very overdue from LEGO. LEGO needs to make Commandos at some point. I was hoping with the Bad Batch we would get them, but we never actually got our Bad Batch Season 3 sets, unfortunately. We have some regs right here with black hips. I don't know. This is like a cursed little haul right here. But then we've got some more of these Phase 1, Episode 2 style clone troopers. And then we have got the Elite ARF Trooper right here. I'm a huge fan of this one. This is one of my favorite clones. I just think the red markings, very, very cool. I love the ARF Trooper as well. We have a Phase 1 Gree right here. We have another one of these OG Phase 2 clone troopers. This one's got that nice printing on it. And we also have a Bomb Squad Trooper. Gotta love the Bomb Squad Trooper. That orange is really nice. It pops really well. And we have, who is this? This is Echo right here, and I don't see his helmet. There is another ARF Trooper helmet. I guess this is Echo now. He'll chill in the back, so you can't really see him. And we have a huge pile of blasters. I'm gonna go get all of these clones set up, and I'm also going to build the gunship. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. And at the end of day 3, we are up to 90 clone troopers with the addition of all of these new things that we got today. And I think we're doing really good. We've got our first big vehicle for this challenge, and I'm very happy with the direction that this is going. So I'm gonna go catch you guys tomorrow, and we have even more stuff to add to this army then. It is day 4, and I have some sets here. If you know me, you know that I love the 501st, and you know that this is my favorite version of the 501st Clone Troopers, the one that came out in the 501st Battle Pack. And at one point, I had quite a few of them, but this is the last 3 that I have in my collection, and I figured what better way to end off this year than cracking open the last 3 and putting them into my clone army, because I am planning on doing a huge clone army update at the end of the year. So I figured I would make this video to get it as big as I could before then. And to go with our new clone troopers from the 501st, we need some leadership. We have Captain Rex and his Y-Wing right here, and we have a bit of a decision to make. I have the boarding the Tantive 4 set right here. And obviously, you know, we don't need Darth Vader, we don't need Stormtroopers, we don't need Rebels in our clone army, but we do need ARC Trooper 5s. So I'm gonna debate whether or not I want to open this up and, you know, take the 5s out, because I don't really need the set, but I do need that 5s for the clone army, even though I already have 5s, but I can't actually take them out of my collection and put them into the army, because that would be cheating for this challenge. So I'm gonna get building. Probably not gonna build the 501st battle packs. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of the ATRTs, but I might try and do an alternate build with them. I think that could be pretty fun if we have time later on in this challenge. So I'm gonna get building. All right, I have built up those sets. We've got some big additions to the clone army. I decided it probably wouldn't be the smartest thing to build this set and just take one minifigure out of it for a video when I already have the set and the minifigure already. I'm trying to be a little bit more financially responsible, and I figured that wouldn't be the smartest thing to do. Anyway, the clone army grows to 104 clone troopers, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next edition. It is day 5, and today I have 2 330-second battle packs and a order from Bricklink to open up and take a look at. We'll see what we have gotten here. If I find out how to open up this box, where's the, oh, it's down here. Okay, a little confusing for a second. I didn't know where, oh, it didn't even, what is going on? This is an odd box. Hopefully we get in here and we have got our clone troopers though, and there they are right down there. Hold on, I smudged this weird stuff on my table. This box had some like weird black ink on it, and now it's all over my hand, and now it's on my, okay, I'll clean it up later. But we've got some interesting stuff in here. First, we have some boring pieces for a mock. We have some fire pieces and some black tiles right here. We'll get those to the side. And then we have got, first up, we've got the stuff that we need to complete the shock troopers from our first Bricklink order. These will be nice to add on and get those done. So I'll throw those back to the side. We have 2 of these OG 501st clone troopers right here. Pretty nice, got them for pretty cheap. I think they were both cracked, that's why they were so cheap, but still nice to get and add. And then lastly, we just have a big old bag of 501st clone troopers. This is my favorite version without the helmet holes from that 2020 battle pack. I think I paid like $4.30 each, which was a very good deal in my opinion. So this will be very nice to add to the army. And then we've got those two to build up. So I'm going to build these 2 sets and add all of these clones to the army, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. It is day 6, and today I want to go to my Lego resale store, my local one. By local, I mean like 30-40 minutes away. It's not very local to me, but I'm going to go by, and I have some stuff that I want to trade in. Some sets that are just sitting here that I have duplicates of that are just sitting collecting dust. I don't know if you can see how dusty this Boba Fett starship is, but this one that we're going to be getting rid of, get that to the side. We have the Geonosian cannon right here. It's a very nice set, but it's just like I have 2 of them, and I have no reason to have 2 of them sealed, so we're going to be getting rid of that. The Trade Federation troop carrier, I'm going to see what they offer for it. If they offer a good price for trade-in, then I'm going to take it, but I might keep it if it's low because I do want to keep a couple extra of those. I only have 2, so to get rid of one, I'm happy to for a good price, but I feel like it also is something that's going to go up in the future. I have the Mos Eisley Cantina. I have not 2 of these, but I have one opens, and I don't really need one sealed, so not really going to be needing that. And lastly, we have this thing that's just been sitting. I can't sell it, so I'm just going to take whatever they give it to me. The Pisana Speeder Chase. So yeah, we'll be getting rid of that one too, and hopefully trading in for some nice clone things. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will let you guys know what I end up getting. Okay, I picked out some cool stuff. I did have to spend $30 on top of all of the stuff that I traded in, but I was happy to because it was just stuff that was sitting around. First off, the big thing to get out of the way is the ATTE. This is a nice one. Happy to get this one. A really good one to add to this clone army, and you can never have too many of them. So get this to the side, and we'll get to the figures. Well, first we have the figures from the ATTE. We've got the droids as well, but I mean, we're not going to be needing those for this video, but here they are right here. We've got the Cody, the 212th, and the gunner right there. I actually really do like this Cody minifigure. I think this is the best clone trooper that they've done in recent years. And speaking of Cody, I also got this Phase 1 Cody right here for a very good deal, so I was happy for that. I was surprised they had this so low. Normally they're like, everything's marked up because, you know, they have to pay for their area and their workers and stuff like that, but there's a really good deal on this guy, so I'm happy about that. And then I also had to get some representation for this army. I've got some Kashyyyk troopers right here. I love the Kashyyyk troopers. They're some of my favorite clones that Lego's ever made, so I had to pick up some of them right here. We've got 4 right here, so a very nice addition. And then lastly, we have the ARF trooper right here, the elite ARF trooper. Once again, good deal on this guy. So I'm gonna get all of these guys added to the army, and I think I'm gonna have to do some reorganizing at the end of this video because the army's looking all sporadic and messed up. But I'm gonna get these guys added, and I will catch you guys later. It is day 7, the final day of the Clone Army building challenge, and I am ready to finish this thing off for today. We have 2 of these clone blister packs. The last 2 that I have might be the last 2 that I ever own. These things are hard to get your hands on. Even though they're like cheap, they're just, I don't know, they're very elusive to find them at a good price. So we got 2 of these to build, as well as this package right here from Whatnot that I forgot to get my address off of. Hold on, I'll open it right over here and then we can take a look at what we have inside. Get this cut open and we can pull out our clone troopers. We've got some cool ones in there to make an addition. Who is this from? It's from Maddie's Minifigs. Got some good stuff in here, so we'll take a look, pour these all out, and we can look at all of our clone troopers. First off, we'll start with the big one that I was very happy to get. We've got a Commander Gree right here in Phase 2. I think Commander Gree is such a good clone trooper. I'm a big fan of this one. Really, really do like Commander Gree, and I hope that we get an updated version soon, because this one's getting pretty pricey. Next up, we have some 3 30-second clone troopers right here. There are 3 of these right here without the helmet holes. Nice ones to add in, helmet hole ones. Some people don't like them. They prefer the ones without, but these are nonetheless a nice addition to the army. And then we have a ton of just reg Phase 2 clone troopers. Quite a few of them. I got good deal on all of these. I bought them as a lot, so they will be very nice to add to the army. But to be honest, the army is very unorganized right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these all in and I'm going to reorganize the army, and we can get the final recap of the army that I was able to put together in 7 days. So I'll catch you guys once I get these built up and once I can organize the army to look a little bit better than it does right now. The 7 days is up and the clone army is complete. I was able to amass 181 clone troopers for the clone army in the given time. All looking pretty good. I thought that there was some pretty good variety here. We got some of the very older stuff as well as some of the newer stuff as well, and a good amount of stuff from in between. I was very happy with the clones that I ended up getting in this video, but let me know down below in the comments which clone that I got was your favorite. We also got some vehicles. We got the AT-TE as well as the Gunship. Some of these little Republic command station builds. Also, we have a bit of a fleet of the little swamp speeders, Captain Rex's Y-Wing, some speeders, and some Republic fighter tanks. But this video was a lot of fun to do. I did try and get the ARC 170 early from someone on Instagram, but it did fall through, unfortunately. But when all of those new clone sets come out, if you want to see me try this again with those sets, leave a like on this video. If it gets, like 150 likes, then I will do this challenge again. And stay tuned, I'll be doing a large clone army update now that my clone army has basically doubled in size after this video, so that will also be a lot of fun. And if you just want to see any other LEGO Star Wars content, make sure to check out my channel and consider subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew, signing out.